You must be imaginative, strong-hearted. You must try things that may not work, and you must not let anyone define your podcast because of where you come from. Your only limit is your soul.
Podcast. I'm trying to think. Define your
ability. Could be something like that. Is it a sports film, Jeremy?
No.
Is it on brand for the episode? Is it an inspirational movie?
Is it cultural?
I wouldn't. I mean, some people might argue it's inspirational,
right?
But
can you give me a year?
I can. 2007.
Right.
Okay.
No, please. More.
No,
Don't know.
What do you want? Like,
say the first bit again.
You must be imaginative, strong-hearted. You must try things that may not work, and you must not let anyone define your podcast because of where you come from. Your only limit is your soul.
Personality. Is that
what is that a film name or
no? As in like that's the podcast bit. Is it like an imitation game type thing?
No, you must not let anyone define your limits. Is the word that podcast has replaced?
Is it limitless?
No, it's not limitless. Okay. No.
Can we? Can you have some genres?
Satire, adventure, comedy, family, fun.
Satire, adventure, comedy, family. Family.
What does satire entail?
It's like soft. No, not soft comedy. It's comedy taking the mick. Kind of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Real life events. No, I've no clue.
No,
I've absolutely no clue.
Okay.
Do we know this film?
For sure.
Right.
For sure.
Is the satire a misleading part?
Yeah, you probably don't necessarily see it as that. I've missed out one genre intentionally because it will make it very much easier.
Is it animation?
Correct.
Okay.
Right.
Is it Disney?
Correct.
Is it Inside Out?
No.
Up?
No.
Is it a Pixar or is it a Disney?
I think that's a good question. They get blurred a little bit. I think it's a Pixar.
Right.
I was going to say Onward, but imagination.
2007.
The person that says it is Brad Garrett, if you know who he is.
I do. It's one of the Nemos.
It's not.
It's not, but that's Brad Garrett, isn't it? He plays the pufferfish in Finding Nemo.
Oh, I was in from
Everybody Loves Raymond. Yeah,
yes.
Most commonly known for. I didn't realise how many Disney films he's in, by the way.
Is he?
Is it Tangled?
No.
Oh, he's in that as well.
Nice, he is in that.
Yeah, see, he's like the new John Ratzenberger when I look at it.
Right.
It's not a Toy Story.
Nope.
Oh, God, that's not helped it. It's made it worse.
It has. Incredibles.
Nope.
Ooh, good shout on that one.
He has an accent when he says this.
Is he French? Is it Ratatouille?
It's Ratatouille. He plays Auguste Gusteau.
Gusteau, yeah, of course he does. Gusteau, yeah.
Was that your French accent?
No, it wasn't. That was
just the word gusto.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I went down I actually searched for unconventional, not inappropriate. What's the word I'm looking for? Like, out of place Disney quotes, like things you wouldn't think would be from a Disney.
Yeah.
Inappropriate Disney
quotes. No. That's a totally
Google
different thing. Yeah. Okay. Well, welcome back, everybody. And you too, I suppose. Welcome back. We are on podcast number 44. But we'll get to that in a minute. I will start with your social media, Matthew.
Yep.
I have decided to label us the slowest growing podcast award.
What?
Because we're growing just at a slow rate, but our numbers have gone up by just a little bit more than 10% in the last 2 weeks.
When you say the numbers, do you mean people that are listening or?
No, this is like on social media, on your Instagram.
On the
followers.
Actual followers.
10% nearly every week since you've taken over.
It's more difficult to get more followers later.
So well done, but that's what I mean. So that's why we're one of the slowest growing podcast awards, but we are growing. So one post this week, the last 2 weeks, Matthew, 3 reels, 8 stories. Mm-hmm. Does anyone want to guess? Well, Matthew probably knows. Dominic, do you want to guess what the most viewed or watched?
He doesn't look at the socials.
He has social media now, though.
Yeah, but he doesn't look.
What do you mean?
Like you joined up to Instagram and.
Yeah, it doesn't mean I look at it.
Yeah, he has no
I don't
clue.
watch. I haven't seen any.
Well,
of them.
okay. So
Is it me?
no, it's not.
Okay.
By the way, you won the war between me and you, so don't worry about that. But the sort of angle that Matthew's gone down this week, I think, is sex sells.
Well,
I beg your pardon.
it was hot. It was
hot.
hot when I filmed something, so I didn't have my top on.
Yeah, no top Matthew seems to get higher views.
Only up to the shoulders, mind. It was only sort of shoulders being shown
Where were you?
in my front room.
Oh, okay.
It was on Tuesday where it was boiling
okay.
hot.
That was
Absolutely
Topless
baking.
Tuesdays makes makes the most views.
It's got masses.
Got people attentions.
It's got double the usual views.
Each week you've got to get lower.
A little bit lower.
Yeah, a little bit lower.
We're
each
playing to Matthew's ego massively here.
Ridiculous that it got that many.
So I suppose, Matthew, I've just got to ask you two questions.
Yep.
One, we've obviously been contacted by a celeb or famous publication this week.
Obviously.
An Olympian, a gold medal Olympic winner liked a reel. Does that count?
I mean, that's
It's a step in the right direction, right?
yeah.
She might know.
You're making an assumption there, Dominic, that it's the same Olympian that we've talked about before.
Yeah.
I would assume it is, but
Probably was.
yeah.
Yep. Yes, it was.
Okay, so I don't think that counts as a new connection.
No.
I love the fact that we have Olympians listening, but have you got any messages then?
So, well, we've had a number of people get in contact about their favourite films with unexpected deaths. So we did have a couple of people. We have
Was it unexpected?
Well done.
the films.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant them
you
getting in
can,
touch.
You can choose.
Okay.
You can decide. So these.
I've already done that. I did that 2 weeks ago.
So Sean.
Okay, you're
Sean
going to ignore me
contacted-
there, are you?
I am just getting on with it.
Yeah,
Hi,
okay.
Sean. Hi, Sean.
Hi, Sean.
Sean suggested 28 Days Later. There's a character called Frank, who I believe is played by
Days, not weeks. Okay.
Brendan Gleeson.
It is, yeah.
So he's put down Frank. I thought that was a good one, but also zombie apocalypse.
It's
Everyone's
gonna
game.
happen.
Everyone's game in a zombie apocalypse film, surely.
At some point.
Well, you'd think, yeah.
I can't
Anyway.
remember how it dies and whether it was a shock or not.
No, I couldn't remember if it was
No,
a
I
shock
can't
or
really
not.
remember. But
One to rewatch, seeing
Yes.
as the most recent version has come out.
Brett has suggested Bridge to
Brett the Hitman Hart?
That's who it was.
do you know what? I get that. I don't like the film, hence why.
Have
Hold
you
on, I
seen
didn't even leave the film. What?
Bridge to Terabithia.
Terabilithia. Yes, it's an awful film.
Is it not good?
That's the one that Anne bought with a DVD off, so I'd watch it, and I watched it. Oh my goodness!
No, not good.
Why don't I know what this story is? Of
I don't
this?
know
It's
this either.
it's Peter from Hunger Games. That's the boy in it.
Oh,
Right.
but
And
is it?
essentially, it's about him and he has a friend who lives next door. He's not very
Called
popular.
a neighbour.
He's a bit of an but they're so far apart. They live in the middle of nowhere in
Okay.
America type thing. But from memory, I don't want to ruin it.
Short
Something
plot, yeah.
happens. Something happens, and then
Yeah,
he
right.
uses his imagination to kind of remember
Oh,
certain
okay.
things.
It's a Disney film, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Disney
Yeah.
film.
I thought it was puppetry in my head. Is that not the case?
No.
No.
I thought it was like.
It's like Disney action. So sort
Oh,
of
okay.
family friendly action from what I have seen. I
Yeah.
have not seen it
Got
yet.
you. Okay.
No.
Any others?
Yes, we had Richard actually send us his top 5.
Ooh.
Yeah. So from 5 downwards, I'll give you the 5.
Yeah,
Go
go.
for it, please.
Elephant. I didn't know which film this is, so I've not seen this one or had a look at it yet. So I don't know. Have you seen
I
Elephant?
can't comment.
No.
No,
$1 Million Baby, which is a good call.
I've
but
never seen it.
I'm not gonna
Ruin
ruin
it.
it.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
not gonna give anything else on that. American Sniper was number 3.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, good that film.
Children of Men, which has been on my to watch list for a long time.
Yeah, that's what's that? I always get it wrong. It's not Julie Andrews. What's the name?
It's not
What's the
Julie
character?
Andrews.
What's the
Character, I don't know. Is it Clive Owen film?
Yes, Clive Owen, and then I just can't think of her name. But yes, it's unexpected in the
Okay.
car. I believe from memory.
Finally, he's put LA Confidential, which I've seen once, but I cannot remember because it didn't sit with me. So yeah, that's that. That was
Well, thank you very
that was
much.
Richard's top 5.
Yeah,
thank you very much.
Very much.
Very good.
Very much appreciated. Yeah,
Mm.
thank you.
Well, okay. Well, thank you, Matthew. Nice and straightforward. No new countries, I'm afraid, in the last couple of weeks.
okay.
So
Okay.
we just need to hear from people from wherever they're from.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go through the extended list.
There's a limit
No.
to the number of countries we could access, though. So
I mean, it is finite.
yeah, it is. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Unless
To how
a new
many?
South Sudan comes out.
That's right, unless there is a new country formed.
And then we can try and tick that off our list.
How many countries can we reach? That's the question.
Depends
Lots.
what they classify as a country. It's around 200-ish.
There you go.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll total it up for you next time.
And how many have we reached?
But that's what I'm
That's what
saying.
he
I'll
said.
total it up.
He'll add
I'll
it
total it up.
So we do X out of Y.
I don't know whether it would claim principalities and stuff. Are you just going countries? Yeah. Anyway, we can sort out.
Don't know. Might do territories.
I'll tell you what. Should we go on to the main challenge?
Let's do
Let's.
that.
Okay. We not so randomly picked number 42 for episode 44. Always to confuse me, and that is top 5 films that are the most inspiring.
Yep.
So did it grab your attention? Did it?
Oh my days, this is difficult.
Yeah.
Is all I can say.
yeah.
This
You think
is
it would
my-
be easy, right?
This is my shortest list of possibles that I've ever come up with. Mostly because
You've used all your inspiring films.
No, there was a few of them that I've already used. But actually, the way I decided whether a film was inspiring is whether it made me do or change something. Not just because, that's a really inspirational story. Because I've decided that isn't inspirational to me if it hasn't made me change something about myself. How can it have inspired anything? It's just I watched it and thought, that's a good story.
Mine kind of inspired me to think differently and things like that as well.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
allowed.
yeah.
I'm
That's
with
what I'm
Dominic
going
on
for, yeah.
that.
No,
I don't
no.
have to actively do it, but it
No.
could change my.
And it makes my
It
my
could
look
make me
on something.
reflect,
Exactly.
or something
Okay.
like that.
It makes you think, but appreciate.
But I'm with you a
and stuff
little
like
bit. I know there are a lot of films that I sort of went through that people would say are inspiring, but it doesn't
No.
sit in inspiring for me. Some of those films.
I agree with that. It was
Might be
quite
a-
difficult to categorise it, yeah.
Might be a good film. Might be an interesting film. Might be an amazing story. But I'm still sat there thinking,
Did it inspire me?
has it inspired me to
Yeah.
do anything?
You made me want to get my list up and see whether these have inspired
So
me
I agree
in any
though,
way.
because there's a lot of inspiring films to a certain. But
There are.
Whether it inspired me
Yes.
is different. I liked them,
Mhm.
the other ones, but I don't think I was like,
I'm not
Ooh.
going to claim that these inspired me to do something different.
Okay. All
okay,
right.
fine,
You've taken it a
perfect.
different way.
Yeah,
Fine. So who's going to go first then?
I think you should because
Fine.
I'm intrigued as to
Right.
whether you're running out of films or whether
No, I really struggled with this one.
Yeah.
This fortnight.
did you struggle because you've used some before?
There was only 3 that I came up with that I've used before, but unfortunately they were the first 3 I thought of.
okay.
But yes.
Okay.
Right, you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
So this film is a 2000 film.
No, don't have that.
No, you're good.
It is an 18.
Okay.
It is 1 hour and 28 minutes, and it is 6.3 out of 10 on IMDb.
That is very short, so definite horror. But
It is a comedy horror.
okay.
Comedy horror. There can't be too many of those, can there?
Scary movie.
It is scary movie.
Oh
Right.
no, that.
Do-
oh.
right, do
I
you
see.
want-
I thought my list was poor.
Right.
Hang on a minute. Go on. Let him
Do you
talk
want-
through it.
Do you want to know what is?
I love
so-
you just guessed that like that, Dom.
Yeah, no, out of nowhere. That's good for Dom.
There's not
Well
that many
No, that's what I'm
scary
thinking.
horrors though, is there?
Right. So I came to this one and I was like, what has inspired me to do something? Like physically do something.
It's making me think now. Go on.
And
do
this
it.
one,
Mash, but no, that's the second
That's the
one.
second
isn't
one,
It?
that's
the
Yeah,
second one. No,
okay.
the first one. The thing that has inspired me here was something I did with Dominic in a hotel in Canada. So
Oh, okay.
the film is famous. Well, the original Scream is famous for the ghost face. But there is a different version of the ghost face mask in this film where they're getting high.
Yeah.
I ended up purchasing that mask, including a full outfit. And me and Dom, what were you dressed up
I
as?
can't remember.
You were dressed up as something. It was Halloween, and we went round.
Oh, I had a psycho. I just had a full hazmat kind of suit, didn't I?
We went round a hotel in the lift, just stood there in our full outfit, waiting for people to come in and out of the in and out
Dominic
of the lift.
is wetting himself.
I had a knife.
We did,
And I
Oh
had
my
fake-
God,
I had
Dominic.
fake blood all over my white suit. I'd worn it.
Hold
for,
on, where
for
were
school.
you?
Quebec.
In Quebec. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because that's what you do on international travel.
And I had a blood. I was like
It was
Mike
Halloween.
Myers. I was
Bring
potentially
attention to
Mike Myers.
yourself. To be fair, at least you're in a country that celebrated it more than we did back then.
So someone would get in the lift, and Dom and I would just stand dead still, and then slowly turn our heads to look at them. Lots of people didn't want to get in the lift.
So hold on.
Yeah,
This is a film that inspired you to dress up.
Yes, it's inspired me to dress up to do this, because I was thinking
that's better than some of mine. So
physically inspired me to do
completely
it.
separate. So that is nowhere near what I've gone for. That kind of stuff.
And that's number 5, Dom.
That's my number 5. That is my number 5, because I thought it was. As inspiring as it can be, it inspired me to dress up as.
God, mine are far more deep and meaningful than this.
Yeah, I bet they are.
But,
I'm with you, Dom, on the majority of mine. But there you go.
Okay, well there you go. And that was your number 5.
That was my number 5.
No more needs to be said.
No,
on
I know.
that.
It's got a good story with it. There you go.
Oh god. And that's 6 points.
This is when we get contact from Canada that says, by the way, I reported you on that evening, and
we've still got the video.
Yeah.
Your passport is not welcome here.
Oh dear me. Right, well there you go. So
you're going to go for it, Dom?
Yeah, my number 5. Yes. 2013.
I have a 2013.
I've got a couple, to be fair, but 2 hours and 3 minutes.
This is where I have to check. Let me check. No, keep going.
7.8 out of 10.
Ooh, popular.
Comedy, drama, fancy. I don't think this is right. It doesn't seem right for the film that it is, but I definitely. Yeah, I'll carry on.
Don't done his prep again.
No, I have. Comedy, drama, fantasy, romance, sci-fi. I can understand where it's coming from, but.
Most films have a romance in
science, sci-fi.
Yeah.
Oh, not the romance, the sci-fi bit.
The sci-fi bit, right. Yeah. It's very much a kind of romance film. Absolutely. 12A, and it was directed by Richard Curtis, if that helps.
About time.
It is about time.
Yeah, that's why it's sci-fi.
That's why it's sci-fi.
Time travel.
No, it just seems a bit. It's the whole. I suppose it is.
Tell you what, we're not beating around the bush here, are you? I can't wait till you go for my number 5.
So the inspiration about this is the fact that obviously throughout the whole entire film,
he's ginger.
He understands.
Is it because he's ginger?
And he gets a girlfriend. It inspired him.
If Donald Gleeson can get a girlfriend
no.
that looks like Rachel McAdams, so can I.
Yeah.
Is that what you thought in 2013?
That was it, yeah. If you want to let me finish.
2013, yeah. I missed that bit. Are you inspired to create time travel so you can go back and change things?
No.
Okay.
It's he's inspiring in terms of just all the message that it kind of gives out in that throughout the whole film. Obviously he goes back in time, tries to change things, and realizes that he can't, it's not really going to change the outcome to everything. And just the overall message, I suppose, of this film is the fact that obviously live every day to its fullest. And then, because at the end, when he kind of revisits each day and understands that the day he's living in is the best day he could have. So I think it's just the way his outlook on life is the fact that he lives life to the fullest and just doesn't expect anything more than he's got.
So I've not seen the film.
Oh wow! The scene when he goes and sees Bill Nighy. Oh,
yeah, I'm not going to ruin it. He goes back.
I'm
and
almost positive you've both made that exact same noise before on the podcast.
It is,
and also the bit that got me was they kind of play with time travel very well because he goes back to before he has a kid, and then he goes back to before when he had a kid, and then they sort of apply the butterfly effect that everything changes. So when he comes back, his kid is different.
Oh no,
it's not a girl anymore.
Oh no, I don't like
things like that. But the whole idea is that he does all this and then realizes don't mess with what you've got, kind of thing. And then he has this. Bill Nighy's character as his dad says, look, what I tend to do is live the day, go back, relive it, and enjoy it for what it is, kind of thing. So it's just a feel-good kind of inspirational film to make you understand, to make you think about.
Nice.
I'm not sure
think about life differently.
I'm not sure you could play that the same as Matthew's idea. It made me want to go back in time and redo the day.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I like it.
Be grateful for what you got.
I would not have thought of like that, so I like it.
How did you think, Jeremy? What's your number 5?
Yeah, what is your number 5?
Right. My number 5, and obviously I've collated all my facts, but I only now sometimes engage with it. I've got 3 films from the same year.
Go on. I've got 2 from the same year.
Mine were clustered, actually.
I've also pretty much hit the same UK ratings across all of my films, which is mental, but there we go. So this one was released, one of my 3, in 2006.
Oh, yeah, I've got a 2006.
Right, hang on. How old were you in 2006?
Oh, now that's interesting. I've
Mhm.
not thought of that as an angle.
Is it not because in 2006 you were what 22,
Yeah.
I was 19.
and at
yeah,
that point
but-
you're quite
I,
heavily able to be influenced, kind of thing, because you're at
however,
that point where you're
I
making
would
choices.
suggest this came up in my head now
Yeah.
more than back then.
Okay, this might be
Yes.
in my list.
You
then.
will not think of this as an inspirational film.
Okay,
Oh, I don't know that.
but it
Carry on.
inspired you.
I'll go to my
I'm going to get on
2006.
to
Right,
how
okay.
it inspired me.
Go for
Go
it.
on, what is it?
We're 1 hour 47,
Okay. No. What's the IMDb rating?
6.4 out of 10.
No, not mine then.
Comedy, drama, fantasy.
Okay, from 2006. Okay,
Okay, I'm not. There's quite a few, but as in, go on. What inspires you?
Can you tell that without telling?
Or
me
what's
what film?
inspiring? Most inspiring.
It makes me reflect on how I should live in the present.
See, he's gone the same as me.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
gone
okay,
similar
good.
to you.
Yeah.
How you should
Okay.
live.
I shouldn't wish my life away.
Click.
Yes, very
Oh,
good.
Wow. What
That
is
is
up
cool.
What
today?
is happening? I've never seen Click.
So
Oh,
He's
like
got a
Click.
remote,
so
right?
he's got a remote, and basically what he ends up doing is he wants to fast forward through the boring bits of life, and by doing that, he self-reflects at the end, and it makes you just feel like you shouldn't take it for granted. And obviously, having small kids, sometimes you think, "Oh my God, wouldn't it be good if like they didn't require this or do that?" But it's actually reflected on me to like enjoy everything for what it is at the moment, if that makes sense.
Enjoy the bad and the good.
Yeah,
Yeah, because it'll only happen once.
Peaks and the troughs.
Yep.
Yeah. Because
absolutely.
doesn't he do things like he skips? He can skip things.
Well,
like he
Christopher
skips-
Walken gives
skips when he's ill.
gives him the remote,
Yeah,
and then he skips things. But once you start skipping, the length of skip has to get longer every single time. I think is what happens.
I think he said
Ah.
the remote control learns your preferences.
Oh, you're right. Yeah,
and so
that's-
therefore it starts doing things that you did before.
if
So
you've skipped it once, it starts doing it again. Yeah.
Cool. That seems. Is it a comedy though?
And
Right?
he's
Yeah.
got and it's got like a fast forward on it and bits like this. So
Does he
at
rewind
one
or
point
not?
he fast forwards through sex or something.
He
and then
does.
yeah.
he does.
Okay. Does he
Who's-
rewind as well or not?
Not as much.
Who's the
He
who's
mutes
his,
at one point so that he doesn't have to hear someone shouting at him.
who's his wife?
I want to say it's not Evangeline Lilly. It is.
You not got it on your list?
Oh yeah. I didn't even think.
Just
Kate
looking
Beckinsale. Kate
I was going to
Beckinsale.
say it.
Yeah.
Okay. 'Cause
I always get those two confused.
it's got Sean Astin's in it, right?
He is as Bill, yeah, and Henry Winkler,
Oh, sure,
and
yeah.
the Hoff.
That's
The
right. The
Hoff.
Hoff is his boss.
Oh,
yeah,
my
he
word.
pauses his boss and then slaps him.
That's right.
And then unfreezes him, and he goes,
Wow.
"Wow!" Like that came on quick.
Something happened. Yeah.
Yeah,
Got a sudden headache.
That's quite good. I like that. Yeah.
That's right. It's very Adam Sandler, isn't it? in
yeah,
general?
but it is a comedy, but it does make you realise, like, just enjoy life as it goes. So it inspired me to live in the moment.
Mm.
So very similar to Dominic in that way.
Yeah.
very good.
I don't know. Yeah. I quite similar themed, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on, yeah. So now we go to
3
Matthew.
for 3 out of nothing. Like, they just
Yeah.
came out of anyway. Right.
We're obviously in sync today.
We must be.
Go on, Math. What's
My
your
number
number
4?
Now Matthew's gonna
Scary
throw
Movie
us
2.
out sync.
No. So 2013.
Oh, hang on. I've got one of them. I've just had it.
Yeah, you've just had it. Yeah.
No, I've got another one. Go on.
2 hours 4 minutes.
1 second, please.
Oh,
Oh, give me a minute.
Check in.
keep telling you, need a summary sheet, done.
I've got one, but I don't have all the summary, doesn't it? How long was it? Sorry.
2 hours and 4 minutes.
No.
Oh, what a waste of our time.
12A. 7.2 IMDb.
No, not mine.
Crime mystery thriller.
Oh,
Could have been one of them.
Very much so.
Right.
12A.
What do you want to know?
What's
Crime
the film?
mystery thriller. Yeah.
No, we've done that 3
What
times.
inspires you?
The content of this film inspires me to do something that I don't really often do but really enjoy.
Laugh.
Which is
Reasonably cryptic. If I told you exactly what it is, I think you get it far too quick. So
is it
I'd
an
like- I'd like to-
activity or is it
It's an activity. It's like a hobby. Yeah.
running?
No.
Okay. Some
You
sort of
really would we know that you enjoy it?
Oh yes, you take the mick out of me.
Why don't you
Magic.
do it?
It is about magic.
Oh, okay.
Magic. It's not that film.
No.
12A.
Mm.
And what were the tags again?
Crime mystery thriller.
With magic?
In 2013. I don't, have we seen it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you've seen it, yeah.
Would you call it a magic film? Though?
Oh, yeah, very much so.
All magic.
All magic.
Real magic?
Yes. Well, hang on. What's real magic?
Like
As in, like, a magician in this world, not like a wizard in a
No,
different
it's not
one.
a wizard. It's
Okay.
no
Like,
magicians.
yeah, no like wands and stuff.
What do you want?
like
Do you want some...
You can have a wand because it can go
okay.
limp and then you can pull it back
Yeah,
and it
but
gets
not-
straight again.
It's not.
Yeah,
Go on.
that is the epitome of magic.
Yeah.
The floppy
The
wand.
floppy wand. Or you get a pencil and you
Pencil, yeah,
wave
yeah.
it
Yeah,
until
the
it gets
pencil.
movie. Yeah. Oh,
Go on, we
that's
need a
a
bit-
classic. If you don't know that one.
So I'll tell you that one of the trivia facts is that one of the main characters in this film nearly drowned trying to do a fish tank escape scene.
Was it Now You See Me?
It is Now You See Me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Isla Fisher nearly died doing the escape from the fish tank scene, apparently.
She's back in the new one as well.
Is she?
Yeah.
All of them are.
Good, good.
Kaplan's not.
Is Kaplan not in that one? Lizzie Kaplan's not.
I don't believe so.
Oh, okay.
Is Daniel Radcliffe in it?
I hope not.
What though?
From the
What's
second
the
one?
boss? Yeah. No.
I'm going to be honest, I can't 100%
Anyway,
remember
go on,
the
yeah.
second one.
Tell us what
the first one.
What does it,
inspires you.
it inspires you to do stage performances in Vegas?
No, the bit I like is that you do see in this film, you see behind the curtain a little bit. Like it gives away, not massive.
Sort of Penn and Teller-ish.
Yes,
Like, yeah.
it gives away what they're doing a bit because that's sort of the point that you've got to understand what they're doing. Like what you see is not necessarily what is actually happening. The whole film is misdirecting you almost.
Yeah,
Quite-
and it sort of then changes your mind on perhaps people's opinions on magicians to being intelligent people and clever people as opposed. That's why no. But there is a huge population of people who don't like magicians
Yes.
because they think it is childish and
Oh, yeah,
all that
yeah,
sort of
fine,
thing.
Fine.
When there's
Okay, so
actually
fine.
when you look at it,
Mm.
it's a level of complexity that
It's good.
makes
I
it
like
look so simple.
the showmanship in it is really good.
So what's the inspirational part?
The most of it? I just lots of it.
So when
The-
will we be seeing your stage performance?
Just inspires you to do more magic.
It inspires me to want to get on with doing magic again. So where I used to
Okay.
do hobbied magic.
But it didn't inspire you. You haven't actually done it.
No, this was
okay.
the edge of it makes me want to physically do it, and I am
Right.
interested.
Dominic, we can book him in for all the kids.
No,
you can do a
that's-
performance
You
every
just
single
said-
time we
You
met.
just said it's not about kids magic shows.
Oh no, but we'll be there. But that's your starting
no,
audience.
if you're there, absolutely not.
No, it's
You
fine.
are the worst audience member
No,
going.
I will be quiet. I will tell you afterwards if it's terrible. But I will be quiet while you do your performance. So, are you ready to prepare for each family gathering now?
No.
But you're inspired.
No.
I am inspired
straight back down.
not to do it. In the film, no one does a magic trick for their family.
Shall I book you in the local theatre?
Are you going to go on the streets?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
That would be cool.
Come on, Dynamite. He tried that. Don't
I've
you
done that a
remember?
few
He used to
times.
go out with his pack of cards when we
cards.
used to go drinking.
Oh
Yeah.
no, that's different. That's different. I mean,
Well,
like,
that's
Cringe-
the same.
that was cringy.
That
I'm
was
just
good.
saying, without alcohol involved.
I enjoyed doing that.
The
That was
alcohol
good.
helps, though, doesn't it?
It does. It does. Yeah.
That was good. To be
you
fair,
can
you
be
used to do- used to
because you can be a
do-
bit slower because people aren't quite with it.
It's more that
Mhm.
it like Dutch courage, I suppose. Isn't
It is a bit of that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
There
right.
we go.
There we go.
That was my number.
I can't
two.
wait
That was
to
my
see all
number
this
4.
new magic Matthew's going to be doing.
I have lots of magic. I just don't usually do it.
Well, no,
Yeah, you
you're
definitely should.
inspired now.
Well, you should show us at least.
You're allowed to have a hobby, Matthew.
Am I?
You should show us at
Watching
least.
films at the moment.
I like, and people will get this, I like when you do a magic trick, and any magician that I watch, the whole time, all I'm trying to work out is how it's done.
Yeah,
I
like
can't enjoy watching it because I will literally be like, it's either this, or this that's just happened. So my enjoyment from it is when I go, yeah, I know how to do that one.
So you think that's how you do it?
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, okay. Yeah.
That's the way you've always got to view it.
Yeah.
that's what Penn and Teller's show's good.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I just like thinking that you haven't fooled me, I think is part of the enjoyment for me. The didn't work on me.
Right. In that case, give me a month. I will trick you.
Why? How much you got to buy?
Oh,
I
there
haven't
we
got
go.
to buy anything. I've got one that I've never shown you.
Oh, okay. I'm in.
You should do it live on the on our next podcast.
No.
No, I don't think it's quite visual.
It is quite
magic.
visual magic.
Right.
As in just a reaction. That's what I mean.
Dominic, you're number 4.
My number 4.
We've inspired him too much.
Okay, so my number 4 is 2011.
Keep going.
Keep going.
2 hours 4 minutes. 7 out of 10.
Right.
Comedy, drama, family. I'd say it's less comedy, more drama, family, personally, but
Few laughs.
PG. And that is the details so far.
2007, you said.
Is that all the details you've got?
2011. No,
2011.
I
Sorry.
I didn't do any research.
That's it. That's all he's got.
So this is another kind of
Meaningful one.
Yeah, I think mine are all meaningful.
What does it inspire you to do, Dom?
Never give up when things are at their worst.
Oh.
So when it's just kind of overcoming
Family.
bad events in life and then just never giving up on your dream, I think is the inspirational message that it gives. I've watched it more recently and I think I've mentioned it in the last kind of...
You watched it more recently again?
No, as in like for the first time.
Was in the film, the dream that someone's not giving up on, is it the like dad of a family?
It is.
Right.
Go on. You've got it.
No, I haven't.
Oh, I thought you led very well there.
It's based on
a true story.
On a book, and it's based on a true story.
It's not the zoo thing, is it?
Oh my god.
Is it?
Yeah, we bought a zoo.
We bought a zoo. Wow.
Did that inspire? Are you going to buy a zoo?
No, that's not the inspiration of it. It's the fact that
I thought we were going to get tigers in the back garden.
He's got a perfect life, and then his wife dies.
Oh yeah, not so perfect.
And then he's not in a rut as such, but he's not the same person he used to be because this whole event happened, and he just goes for a complete change, moves house. And obviously then within that, it's a zoo. But he obviously goes through loads of different issues and loads of obviously monetary problems, financial problems.
So you really enjoy this film? Then?
I really enjoy it.
Film.
Yeah,
I really enjoy it.
I like it. Yeah, I've seen it.
So
I think I recommended it.
And it just it makes you realise that there are ways out of like the worst things that could happen.
Right. So from just seeing pictures, seeing a poster, maybe seeing part of a trailer, it seems really twee.
In what sense?
It just seems very, I don't know.
You think it's, but the problem is it's based on a true story. I mean, they've changed a lot, like the country for a start.
It's in UK, isn't it, rather than the US? Yeah.
And
is it
yes, it's dramatised. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
It's dramatised, and yes, there is a slight. The casting. I get what you're saying is a little bit to it, but I think you just enjoy it. Like you're overthinking it.
It's a really easy film to watch.
The thing is,
there's a lot of
what can you not
like
it? Because I love the zoo.
Is it Matt Damon?
It's Matt Damon, yeah, and Scarlett Johansson.
Okay.
It's got good, and it's just it's not. It's less about the zoo really, and more about the meaning behind it from an adult's perspective.
Does he call the zoo after his wife?
Is his daughter Fanning?
No.
Why have I got that in my head?
What, like really hot?
No, shut up. One of the Fannings.
It's one of the Fannings.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Elle.
Yes.
I don't think that's his daughter, is it?
No, she works
she's the
there.
love. She's the love interest of the son.
Yeah. There you go. There's another one. I just remembered.
But yeah. No, it's just the message it gives you. It's it's kind of inspiring to see and understand that
how to get through adversity.
Absolutely.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
I get that.
All right.
There you go.
I still don't want to see it.
Well, then you don't have to watch it.
No, I know that. I'm just.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
It's a really good one. And
how morbid is it? Oh,
not too bad. You don't see anything.
Did you say it was a PG?
It's a 12A. No, it's a PG. It's a PG. Sorry.
Yeah. So it would just be because it involves around death. I'd say there might be mild cursing as well at times.
There is mild cursing, yes, but
that's the comedy bit, right?
The comedy bit is the inspector element.
Who's the inspector?
And there's a Scottish guy who's just drunk all the time.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
That'd be the PG.
The tiger scene. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Okay. Jeremy,
my number 4.
You're number 4.
You're number 4, Jim.
2023.
Blimey, very current.
UK rating of 12. 2 hours, 1 minute. 6.8 out of 10.
Okay.
Keep going.
Drama. Sport.
Okay.
Biography.
Of course.
2023.
I have not gone heavy on this because I could have.
I was wondering how many sport films you have.
But I struggle with the inspiring part of it sometimes because I can't relate to a lot of the circumstances. So, yeah.
2023. That is biography.
It's the sport bit in 23 as well.
King Richard.
Nope.
thought I was going to pull it out there.
Can we guess a sport? I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it in English?
An
As in,
English
like-
sport.
no,
You can
as
do
in,
it in
like-
England.
No, as in, is it? So it's not like a basketball, or is it and things like that? That's what I mean. Like basketball, NFL.
So I think we
baseball.
want. Okay, you said like 3 sports. Jeremy's not responded to any. Is it basketball?
No.
Right.
Is it baseball?
No.
It's not the NFL, is it? Is it?
No.
No.
Okay. So the sport.
Football.
No.
This could be a long.
Yeah,
long
this could be a long list if
Is
you
it?
don't.
Is it more? Is it one of the more popular?
Shinty.
People do this a lot.
Walking.
No.
Running.
No.
Sprinting.
No. I mean,
swimming.
yes.
It's a swimming film.
Kind of.
Is it The Swimmers?
No.
Is that what it's called? That one?
Yeah, there is a film called The
About
Swimmers,
the,
which is about the girls
Middle
go
Eastern
to
girls, is it?
Rio. Yeah, no, it's not that
Is
one.
this Naiad?
Yes.
Ah.
Wow, we're quick on these today.
You mentioned that a while
So
back.
this
yes.
inspires me to think that age is but a number to a start, and also it's that sort of age-old tale of you can fail and you can fail and you can fail before you succeed, if that makes sense.
What's the plot? Because other than knowing it's about swimming, that's about the limit of my knowledge.
Isn't it across a certain...
Across the channel?
No.
It's from
Caribbean.
somewhere, Caribbean to Cuba, I think it is, because she's got some sort of heritage that makes her want
Right.
to do that as well, and she does it at. She basically has this lifelong goal to become the first person to swim from I think it's the other way, Cuba to Florida without a shark tank,
Right.
without a cage around you or anything like that. So she gets her coach. Yeah, she gets her coach to be there.
Why
She
would
has
you
to
want to be the first person
Is
to
it
do that?
Reese?
That sounds like
She
it's
has to go-
necessary if everyone
she
else
has to go
done
through
it.
so many different processes, because there's jellyfish and all these sort of things, so they have to go through that. And without spoiling it, she doesn't do it on the first attempt.
Okay.
And
Is that with Reese Evans as the... Is he in that?
yeah,
Well, I
he
must have
is.
seen the
Yeah,
trailer on it,
he
I don't know
plays.
who he
Yeah,
is,
he plays John Bartlett to do with the boat. Yeah,
Who plays the main
Annette
swimmer?
Bening is
Annette
the
Bening.
swimming, and
Right.
Jodie Foster is her coach.
Right.
What's the name? Naiad.
Naiad.
That's her
Referencing.
surname.
Oh, Naiad. That's what it is. Okay, fine.
Yeah, that's her surname. She plays Diane Naiad, who obviously
Diane
does this
Naiad.
for real. You see the footage at the end.
That's why I liked it.
That's what inspired him.
Yeah,
And when did Naiad do that?
more recent than you'd think.
Okay.
Before 2023.
Yeah, well, yeah, there is definitely
Yeah.
that, but yeah, she was quite old when she completed it, because I think she tried it first time from memory earlier on in her years and failed, and then left it a large portion of time before she sort of felt like she had to come back to it.
Right.
So it's a tricky part. Of ocean or
Nobody else
long
had done it as well.
for a
But
reason,
yeah, it's the sharks, the issues. There's swarms of jellyfish.
Is
So they
it-
have to have a boat tracking her at all times. She has
Was
to
it
eat in the water.
Continual swimming.
Yeah, she doesn't get out of the
So
boat.
she doesn't
She
get out
can't
of the
get
boat
out.
and
No, she
sleep?
can't get out. No,
Right. Okay. So you can't get out and sleep and get
no,
back
it
in
is
at a certain
continuous
point.
swimming.
I want to say how far it is, but I don't expect you to know that.
I don't know that. I'm not gonna lie.
How long did it take? Do you know how long it took? she
Or
swim at
they
night?
do tell you at that time. I was more impressed that she's
Swimming at
64
night.
when she does it,
Yeah.
when she completes it. Yeah, swimming at night. So then they have to have the lights as well.
No, thank you.
That would attract the shark.
Yes.
So I think the rules are that you can't be touched by anyone else at any point as well. So if they had to provide her with something, then
Throw it in
they'd
the
have to
water.
throw it in the water. And there was one point at the very end where there's a crowd that's formed, and it doesn't I think it doesn't clarify unless you come completely out of the tide. So
People
they're
trying to hug
literally but they're literally like pushing people back to say no. She needs to get a little bit further.
So people have,
Absolutely knackered at this point as well.
so people have attempted it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, who's setting the rules if she's the only one doing it?
Yeah, and but I think
No one
somebody
can touch
might
you.
have done it
Says who?
with a shark cage or something like
I
that.
like
but
the
yeah.
idea someone's done it. They're going, yeah, this doesn't count. Why not?
Someone you got the jellyfish touched you twice.
Yeah.
No, you can be touched by jellyfish.
Yeah,
That
no, I was
doesn't-
kidding. It
That
was
doesn't. That's not. That's part of the
Someone
story.
someone
Yeah.
touched your hand, getting
Not
you out of the water.
allowed. Not allowed to eat pasta while doing it.
They create like a face mask for her because it's like the one part that you kind of need to be not.
So you can see,
Yeah,
not covered in wetsuit.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
But anyway,
yeah, fair
you can
enough.
watch it.
There you go.
It's 2 hours. I didn't realise that, but there you go.
Oscar winner, right? I think it Did it win?
Nominated both her and Jodie Foster.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
So yeah, inspiration in that. Don't
Right.
give up, I suppose, in that kind of thing.
Never
as
give
well,
up, and perseverance.
Yep.
Resilience.
Oh, the common theme.
Yeah, I was about to say you and
Trust me, it's not going to stop.
you've taken this and
Mine
run with
goes
it.
to the end. So
Yep.
go, yeah.
Number 3.
Right, my next one.
Then there's math. Go on, yeah.
This made me do this one.
2002.
Okay.
I should probably look, shouldn't I?
Yeah, have a
I
quick look.
doubt it. But give it the
15.
films that we've got.
15.
1 hour 33.
All comedy.
Okay.
6.4 out of 10. Comedy romance.
Did it inspire you to find love?
More comedy. No.
Sorry, what year? Sorry, I don't remember.
2003.
2002.
Oh, 2. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
2002.
Slap on the wrist for me.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, so the inspiration.
Go on. Yeah.
There is a quote in this that I do use quite a
I'm
lot, which
looking
is one
forward
of
to
the...
this.
one of
It
the
inspired you to quote is what you're going to
it inspired me
claim.
to use a particular quote because I thought, oh, that's good. In fact, there is lots of quotes through this, and I thought I'd read you these quotes because they're good.
So how long is it going to take us?
Won't take
is
you
what
long.
you're
So the
working-
quote that I sort of use reasonably regularly in my head.
Didn't we bring this up as a feature at one point?
Quotes.
What?
We had somebody. I swear we did. We had somebody message in.
No,
I feel like it's mad.
Oh no,
And
you're right.
she said,
Mhm.
"Are there any films that you quote day to day?" And here is one of
Right,
those
so
examples.
this is an example of one that I did realise I do quote. Right, so
Well, okay, you're actually going to give us the quote.
yeah, I'm going to give you
Oh,
the quote.
okay, go on then.
Cool, that was high.
Worrying is like a rocking chair.
Ah,
It gives you something to do, but it doesn't get you anywhere.
I know it. I mean,
Can I give you some of the other quotes?
Yeah,
no,
go on.
you can once I've told you
Oh,
what it
okay,
is.
go on then. What is it?
It's Van Wilder.
Van Wilder.
Okay.
See, the other part of the film that I do think is very inspirational, I did really take from it, because bear in mind, 2002, I'm
So
21.
dogs have needs as well.
So it's 21.
No, okay.
Before I know, it's not to do with dogs. My days. Oh. No, it's the bit where he says that he ran the party for the geeks. They wanted him to plan a party.
Yeah.
And he was like, they're cool in their own way. And I like the idea that it doesn't matter who you are, everybody is cool in some way, right? And that stuck with me as well. I'm going to give you some of the other quotes.
Yeah, please do. Yeah, go on.
Which, by the way, whenever he gives these quotes, he also then finishes with "write that down," which I quite like.
I thought it was jot it down.
No, write that
Oh,
down.
Okay, okay.
Don't be a fool. Wrap your tool.
Yeah, cool. Use that one. Inspirational.
I mean,
Maybe it did inspire him.
if you're going to pay attention to one of them.
Yeah.
Didn't twice, I tell you that.
Are you stalking me? Because that would be super. I just like that one. Yeah.
How often do you use that one?
Yeah, no, use that one.
Regularly. Yeah, all the time.
Oh,
No.
okay.
I don't use all of these all the time. I just like the quotes.
okay, yeah.
Okay.
Shouldn't take life too seriously. You'll never get out alive.
Yeah,
That was a good one.
I could
Okay.
remember that one.
And then this isn't one that I ever really use. Unless you meet someone with this name. Her name is Naomi.
That's
Which is
I
I moan
moan
backwards.
Yeah.
So-
It's like
so the
I know that Evian is naive backwards
Yeah,
for
that's
people who buy it.
So the inspirational quote was the
Worrying is like a rocking chair. It gives you something to do, but it doesn't get you anywhere.
And that has inspired Matthew.
I think it's inspired me to it sort of gets you to realise that worrying is something to do.
Yeah.
That it is.
Yeah,
It is
it
something
has
to
its
do.
place. Yeah.
absolutely.
Has its place. Like it helps you.
There's
But
a
deals with
reason
that.
why we do it. Yeah.
Overall, the worrying itself doesn't
Doesn't
actually
get you
accomplish anything.
No, it doesn't.
It's
help.
probably larger than the actual
Mm-hmm.
event
Yeah.
itself. Yeah, to be fair.
Okay, there we go.
That and just I really like the movie.
Didn't inspire you to get a golf cart.
Oh, I haven't got one yet.
Ah, see, I would have. I'd love that.
Would love to have a golf cart. Have you got space?
Oh, yeah,
or
but
room
I
for
don't know
one?
where I'd be
Yeah.
going.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. Down to the shop.
Yeah. Down to town.
Every
But then you'd
time.
have to get it road taxed, and I'm worrying already. Oh no, I need to watch Van Wilder. Dominic,
Good
There
film.
we go.
Good film. We
Okay.
like that one.
Okay, right. Just stark contrast again, right?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
2014, 1 hour 54, 7.3 out of 10. Comedy drama. I'm not going to say the next one.
animation.
No,
No,
it's
I'm not going to say
alphabetical.
the next two because it probably gives it away. But should I just say it anyway?
Comedy drama, sci-fi,
No, comedy drama,
Family
road
fun.
movie,
Oh,
foodie film.
road movie. Are you using the funny tags again?
No, that's what it comes out with. Those are the 4 tags.
It's not one of the one. It's not one of IMDb's official genre tags. It's
Oh,
one of his
it's
bonus
from-
here's the
tags.
genre police.
15, and I think if I tell you the director, you might get it straight away. John Favreau,
Oh yeah, I know what we're talking about.
fan.
Chef.
I've watched that in the last couple of months.
Chef?
Oh, yeah,
I need to go back and watch it again
absolutely amazing. The film in itself, just beyond what is inspiring, it's brilliant.
Does it
Like, it's
inspire you
such a
to want to
feel-good film.
eat nice food?
It just
because
another
makes
one.
me want to always talk about it or go and do a truck.
It makes
a
me want to
food
do
truck.
It makes me
Yeah.
think about like just firstly and foremost, obviously he loses his job because he has an absolute mare in terms of he gets drunk and he
As a mayor.
he does have a mare. He does have a mare. He kind of I can't remember. Is it Twitter that he does it?
Yeah.
At that point, yeah. So does that to a critic, and it goes viral essentially. And he goes in, loses the plot, loses his job, and then just decides from there just to start up a van and do exactly what he loves. Like it's just inspirational to kind of follow your dream, I suppose, to a certain degree. But also, it does inspire you to kind of want to do something slightly different. But
It inspires me to want to do a food truck.
Yeah.
I'd love it.
Very specific.
Yeah.
I already know.
What food?
I want to call it the Mexivan. It'd be selling Mexican food.
The Mexican.
And it's solid black, and it's got the Mexican flag stripe colours down. Because I would say, do you want the tricolor with that? Because that's your salsa, sour cream, and guacamole. And I'm going to get those 3 dispersers so that when you squeeze it, it does it in like stripes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Also
man.
wants me to do still do a road trip around US as well. That's back down the kind of deep south. But that's just another part. But mainly,
Yeah,
it's just
nice. But you can still be
inspirational
that maybe that has inspired you for the future. Maybe you will.
maybe it will. But yeah, it's a
Mm.
very, very inspirational film on many, many ways. I think in that one.
I don't think we have enough listeners for me to do a Kickstarter yet, have we?
What for?
For my Mexivan.
For your Mexivan.
Yeah.
I feel like
I
the
mean,
name
get on with it.
could
Why not
be-
try? Get started now.
I reckon you can get a truck for like 10 grand. And then, okay. Yeah, we could do it. I'd just be like a Glastonbury and just be like all those things.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah. But anyway,
You
Go
ready
to the
you'd be at
festivals.
Glastonbury?
Not now.
inspired Jeb as well. This is how inspiring this film is. Clearly. So,
I've always said I wanted to do that.
yeah.
I've always told people about the Mexivan.
Is
But
it
there we go,
Also,
that's
on
fine.
the corner of it, it's got a sombrero.
what
I don't know why.
as it
Tequila
drives
bottle.
down?
Like
So as it drives.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Fair enough.
Is there not a bet? Is Mexivan a name?
Well,
that has
because
to happen?
because I think it's no. I've thought about this. Right.
Okay.
First of all, I love Mexican food. Second of all, easy. I think it's easy to turn it around, and I would do like quesadillas, because they're quick. Like bam, bam, bam. Tacos, bam, bam, bam. Right. You can do it all.
That's kind of what he does on Chef, isn't it? To a certain degree.
Yeah.
He
To
does
an
like
extent, yeah.
different. Obviously, it's slightly different, but
Just love it.
he does because he does.
I'm learning lots today.
Well,
Yeah.
that we're a bit deeper than you.
I'm not sure deep's the right word. Mexivan. Sounds
There
like
must be another play on word with another
some-
Mexican food.
No,
like,
what-
burrito.
what?
sounds like a medication.
What is wrong with the Mexivan? Because
like
you know
a
exactly what you're
medication.
getting.
I just feel like you're saying it wrong.
Yeah, it does sound like you're
That's
saying
what I
it
mean.
wrong.
That's because you can't see the van.
Sounds like you need something to help you sleep at night. Oh, take some Mexivan.
I've got.
Mexican.
Let's go to the
Mexivan
Mexivan to get our food.
There's got to be a
What
better
food
name.
do they sell? You're not going to say that, are you?
No, because
Right.
you've got a Mexican flag on the side. That's the
No, just the
that's
stripes.
and
It's solid black
a
apart from the
sombrero.
stripes. Yeah,
the name doesn't make a difference at that point.
and I do nachos because nachos is quick and easy as well.
There must be something you could do with a different name, but yeah.
I don't want to. I want it to be the
fine, you can
Mexivan.
be a Mexican. That's fine. And then Matt and I will open
Yeah.
up.
We'll open up another one next to it that's called Nacho Usual Mexican Food.
That's
Or
fine.
next to Mexivan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, my number 3.
Oh yeah, because that was
Burrito
Dom's film,
Brothers.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Burrito Brothers.
Do you know what? Do you know what? I probably should have had that on my list because you just
Yeah.
inspired me to
There we
keep
go.
going with that.
That's better than
idea.
Jeremy's list.
What?
Dom's list is more inspiring than Jeremy's list for
There
Jeremy.
we go.
Well, my number 3 is
Yeah.
another 2006 film. It is my second of
Oh,
3.
Hang on. Go on. I've got one of those. So keep going.
PG.
No.
1 hour 45 minutes.
No. I think we've
7 out of 10.
No.
Mhm.
I haven't got it. but-
Drama.
Right.
Sport.
Okay.
Biography.
2006
Six.
drama, sport, biography.
Yeah.
Is it a biography of one person?
Yes.
Okay. And we need to pick the sport again now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not going to be baseball.
No.
Okay.
American football.
Yes.
One player.
It's a biography, which means it's true.
I could probably tell you the guy's name who it's based on, and you won't get it.
Is it Keanu Reeves?
No,
Film?
No, it's not that.
that's not a true story.
That's the Replacements, isn't
I
it?
don't know.
That's not a true story. It's based on something that you are talking about the replacements, but it's not
I
that.
am.
But that's
Right.
not based. It's based on the
Good.
idea that there was somebody who
Okay.
did it.
That
But
is
it's
good.
completely different. Anyway,
Go on.
What's
What's the name?
Vince Papale, I think you pronounce it.
That's who it's.
That's who the biography is of.
Rudy.
No,
We're too late. With
because his
2006.
name was Rudy.
Yeah,
Is it based on like
it might have been a middle name. Like
Is it
his
like
name was Vince Rudolph Papali.
was he a player at that point, or is it? As in, like,
No,
back-
it's about
back on
his
the 90s?
story to
Okay.
becoming a player.
And he's retired at this point, and he's
No,
in 2006. I mean,
Well, in 2006. Well, yeah, it's not based in at that point.
I know.
No.
I don't know. I'm just thinking of how recent it is.
Which team did he play for?
Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay, that doesn't help. I didn't think it was going to.
No, I'm not. I don't know. You've given us quite a lot, and I imagine
Yeah.
if we know, we know.
I don't know.
I can tell
Have
you.
we-
It
yeah, do you
also,
think we've seen
it
this?
also no.
Well, just tell us then.
Well, but yeah, I think it's a Disney film by definition.
Okay, is it got the word eagle in the title?
No,
Has he got his name in the title?
no.
Okay, no, I don't know then.
It's also got Elizabeth Banks in it.
Oh, is it?
Greg Kinnear.
What?
And the main actor
The Rock.
is Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, right. I don't know then.
I don't know. Oh,
Okay, I'll
Oh,
tell
I
you
do.
then.
I vaguely remember this. No, but tell us what it's called.
Invincible.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen it.
I
but
have
yeah.
not seen it either.
So it's set in I think it's late 70s in Philadelphia. And this guy, I think he still is. He is classified as the oldest rookie in NFL history.
Right. Yes.
Gotcha.
It's never too late sort of inspiration.
Is it not a bit like Replacements? Kind of.
No, because
Isn't that- 'cause he already
because that's
was?
an ex-pro who then comes back,
Oh,
gets
okay.
given a second chance. He's not a rookie. But this guy had apparently not played college or anything
He went
like that.
through the whole of the
He went
selection process.
Yeah, he went
Right.
through the sort of roster process, the drafting
Yeah.
or whatever. But literally, it was like a promotion. Like, we need players to come and train out for it. It's like
Oh, I
a
was
sort
about
of
to say,
promotion
it's
thing back in the day. And he gets all the way to getting selected in the squad, and then went consecutively for 3 years. I think he played for them.
Blimey.
But he was 30 when he did it.
A 30-year-old rookie.
Yeah, he was a bartender.
Nice.
I think he's semi-pro. I think we see him lose his job in the beginning because he's a bit of a hothead.
Nice.
But yeah,
Of course, it's Marky Mark.
I quite like him as well.
Well, Wahlberg.
Yeah.
He does some cheesy stuff.
I
though.
dunno.
This is quite cheesy. I'm not going
I
to lie.
feel that he's gone down in my estimations over the year. I think he did some good stuff when he was a bit younger, and he's sort of now just
he went
turned
to
into
comedy and then
caricature.
Fighter's good.
yeah.
Ted, for example. Like,
Oh my god, I love Ted.
yeah,
though.
no, but
I was
think
thinking more like
Mark
Daddy's Home. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, fine.
Mark Wahlberg's probably the worst thing about Ted, though. I think he's just a bit two-dimensional. It's a bit boring.
So anyway,
Probably,
the
yeah.
inspiration of this is that basically very similar. It's the sort of it's never too late. You can always go for it. We might as well give something a go, and good things might happen. So it just inspires me to think, if you want to do something, just go for it.
So
Yeah,
are you
never
going
too
to
late.
be the
I'm
first?
not going to go play NFL at
Are you
the age
sure?
of 40. 41 am I now? Yeah,
Yeah.
I keep forgetting.
You could be a 41-year-old
You could
rookie.
start another sport, is what you mean. If
But
you wanted
not
to.
even just sport, just in life. You're never too old to
New hobbies.
Yeah, or
Darts.
I've got a dartboard now. Thank you, family-in-law.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to play it until I finished something, but yeah, I've got to put it up soon. But yeah,
Not
have you got
allowed to
cages
do
in
it. till
darts?
I
no,
finish
no,
something.
that's me self-controlling
Right.
myself. I've said I'm not allowed to until I get to a point where
Oh, okay, fine.
I feel like I'll be able to allocate some time.
Yeah, summer.
Yeah,
Yeah, sounds about right.
pretty. Yeah, it does line up. Yeah, but there you go.
Fair enough. There we go.
I'm not saying I'm going to be a professional darts player, but
You sure?
no,
could-
no,
you could be
but
amazing.
but all I mean is,
What would your
don't be
darts name
afraid.
be?
To, no, we're not going down this road. That sounds like an extra feature.
What would your walk on be?
Right.
Okay, yeah, nice.
Okay,
Right, for
you
later.
can ask me all of this next week. Right, we're going through our list. That's my number 3.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yep, yeah, of course.
Here we
Matthew's
go.
number 2.
Right, my number 2 is a 2005.
I don't know why I'm looking. I'm pretty sure I'm not on the same wavelength. Please.
12A, 1 hour, 58 minutes. 6.6. Comedy romance.
A lot of comedy romance.
Look at this, you've gone gem on us.
I feel like you haven't gone through a lot of comedy romances and now you're trying to tick some off your list.
No, not at all.
He smiled.
Sorry,
He smiled when he
what
said
was the
that,
year
people.
again?
2005.
That was it, yeah.
What inspires you? Is
A
it
quote.
to find true love?
No, well,
Hopefully not anymore.
No, because it was 2002.
It was 2002. 2005.
2005.
Oh, where have I got
2005?
2000? I keep,
I don't know.
I keep flicking between.
So the inspiration is to do with people's love life, and it was just to be confident and happy with who you are, and think,
This is a bit deeper.
yeah,
Okay,
this is a bit
yeah,
deeper,
yeah.
and just to think that that's enough. You don't have to try and be
If you want to do magic, do it.
you don't have to be
Yeah.
the coolest person in the room. You don't have to.
You're very fixated on cool, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
I don't even know what that means.
Well, exactly. But what I mean is, you don't need to be the person that everyone thinks you should be. You know, you don't need to be the Instagram person. You don't need to be the person on the magazine.
Ooh.
That kind of thing.
Definitely wasn't Instagram back then.
2005.
No, it wasn't.
Was it Facebook?
No, it wasn't. I'm just saying.
Fine.
You can just be you, and the right person will like you for you, not because you're trying to show them a version of yourself that is.
Should we try and
the
guess the
best.
film?
Yeah, do you want to go with that?
Go on. Main actor? Is it that kind
Nah,
of
too obvious, right?
character? Character name?
Character names. Okay.
Is that going to help or not?
I'm going to give you all but the main,
The main one.
one.
Okay. Go on.
Main one, as opposed to two, so it's not like a partner thing. Okay.
Sarah Milas.
Ooh, that rings.
It will do.
Go on.
Hold on. Do that more. Is there a dance scene in this?
Yeah.
Is it
But
Hitch?
It is Hitch.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
Yes, that was great.
Yeah.
You're
yeah.
well done on that.
Do you know what? Right.
We're on it today.
No.
aren't we?
Listen, right. Next week, the quiz will come round. That third round will come round. And it's, let's go character names and we see if we can get it. No, but I can get Sarah Milas from nowhere on
That
a
is well
non-week.
done.
It's very good. The other names were Albert Brenneman,
Yeah, great.
That
name.
would have been, we'd have done that, yeah.
Allegra Cole.
That's Kevin, what's his name? Is
That's
it?
Kevin
Kevin Hart. Yeah.
No,
not Kevin Hart.
Yes.
James.
James.
Yeah.
Well done.
and Alex Hitchens.
Yeah, Will Smith.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes,
Who's
Will
the
Smith. Eva Mendes.
Eva Mendes? I was going to say Longarian, but that's
Kevin
not.
James.
that's not-
And the this sort of two sort of couple, two relationship sort of things going on.
yeah.
Yeah. So you got
Is she a supermodel?
So are you Albert
No.
Brenneman in this
Yeah,
inspiration?
I think so.
Okay.
yeah, I think so.
Because Hitch is cool.
Yeah, Hitch is quite cool. He is very cool. In fact, some of the stuff he does is pretty cool. But also, he completely
Mucks it
he
up.
mucks it up completely, which is
Yeah.
actually the reason why it was sort of he's remembered, as it were. Yeah,
Have you taken notes on the dance though?
The dance?
Stick to the two steps. Keep your elbows in.
elbows in,
Elbows
90
in.
degrees,
Q-tips.
2 steps.
Yeah.
Don't bite your lip.
Q-tips. Yeah.
I love his dance when she turns around.
Throw
and
it
he
away.
just goes.
Oh, that's right, because he's dancing normally like that,
Yeah.
and then when she turns around, he goes all crazy.
Yeah.
That's right. But again, that's the bit she liked. You see, she liked the bit where he was being an idiot.
That is,
When he threw his
Oh.
inhaler away is what she likes.
Yeah.
yeah.
Did you tell him to do that? I would
Absolutely
never tell him to
not,
do that. Yeah.
God, when that came out, that was big as well. I
was
watched
big.
that quite a lot. The soundtrack's pretty good, to be fair.
It is as well. I went to the cinema
Yeah.
about 3 times to see that, I think.
Oh,
It
it
is.
good. It inspired him.
To be honest with you,
Yeah.
the first 2 or 3, I think it was at the time we were going to the cinema with a bottle of Jack Daniels as well.
Okay.
So it was
So you don't remember the first one?
pre-drink. I
Okay,
don't remember the end
yeah.
of it.
Yeah,
No,
okay.
No, I don't know if they got together. It was quite a surprise when I saw it for the 3rd time.
Right.
That was my number 2, Hitch.
Okay.
Okay.
So my number 2.
Yeah, we're here.
2013. I said I had a couple.
You good?
1 hour 54. 7.3 out of 10. And it's adventure, comedy, drama, fantasy, romance. And it's a PG.
God, give those genres out. There was loads there.
Adventure,
Yeah.
comedy,
Right.
drama, fantasy, romance.
All right.
It's got everything.
2013.
Bit of everything.
The main actor also directed it.
Mm. Is it Clint Eastwood?
No.
Okay.
No.
Family.
Well, I don't know.
Go on, name me one family film.
I don't know. It's Gran Torino's got families. isn't it?
No, that's not a family
the-
film.
Jersey Boys.
Is he in it?
Yeah. Well, he directed it.
Anyway,
He must be in it.
so the inspiration or the inspiring part of this is another kind of meaning behind it.
Yeah, go on.
Is,
Deep Dom.
You shouldn't be embarrassed by this.
No,
Dom.
don't
no,
be.
not at all.
It's quite deep for you.
This is more of a step out of your comfort zone and embrace life.
Ooh.
So those
as a family.
No, individual. In this, he doesn't have a family, and that's part of the whole stepping out. He's trying to find love, but he is very much an introvert. His comfort zone is in the same four walls. He doesn't leave the house much. No, it's more that he goes to work, just does something. He's in a dark area in like the basement of this big company. But the idea is that
I reckon.
And you've got it.
Yeah.
Go on.
The basement gave it away.
Secret Life of Walter Mitty.
It is indeed.
Oh, see,
Very
again,
good.
Not quite seen it.
What?
Oh,
Not
no.
quite seen it is a weird way to put it.
Well, I got it on Blu-ray.
Oh my word!
So
Seriously,
you've got
sit
a
and watch
Blu-ray
that.
disc and you haven't watched it?
Never watched it.
Is it still in the foil? Like the
No.
cellophane or
I
whatever?
get rid of the boxes.
So
What?
I
Isn't
don't-
that the bit that's worth money?
Well, I'm not keeping it for money.
No, but it
Keeping
keeps
it
it protected as well.
I've
he's
got,
got a
it in
case.
I've got it in a folder.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, but the whole you've not seen it. You know what it's about or not?
Absolutely no idea. There seemed to be a bit
So-
where he was walking on thin air or something. I couldn't. The bit I saw.
So
it looked
yeah,
like
so
he was
the
walking
whole point
through air.
is his life is so boring. The way he gets out and kind of express himself is just through imagination. He'll go into daydreams and think that. So the love interest that he's got, he'll see her and then just like zone out essentially
Right.
and imagine that he's doing something magical and he's doing something really heroic and that she's like, oh my word, he's amazing. And
that
then he
is-
wakes up.
That's
essentially.
the secret life of Walter Mitty. All of his thoughts.
So, no, and then that's
No.
the first part. And then
Oh,
what
okay.
happens is, for one of a better, like this company gets taken over and they're looking to make redundancies, shut it down because it's not making any money.
Right.
And he deals with the photographic reels, I think it is.
Yeah.
He does all the
He's basically like a
Prints.
print. He's like a print manager.
Yeah.
Like he for publishing.
and there's one photo that the photographer who is Sean Penn in this film,
Yeah.
Right.
the photographer he's taken, he sent it to Walter, but he's lost it, and it's the last print of this magazine. So being who he is, he just kind of panics and gets in all in a tears essentially. But he then thinks, right, I'm just going to go and find Sean Penn where he is. But this Sean Penn
Is he in,
character
like-
goes all over the world.
Is he in Iceland or something?
Yeah, he goes to Iceland sees all the volcanic. He goes to the
Yeah,
Himalayas.
he's basically searching for this missing photo
Yeah,
that he
right.
sent him. That is meant to be like the cover photo or something
the
like
last
that.
the last cover photo
Yeah.
of this magazine. But
So he's got to go find the guy who's got the got the reel,
Yeah.
if you will.
I feel like I've watched the first 10 minutes of this film.
but he does like longboarding in through the in I think that's in Iceland.
That
essentially,
bit
when he's
is,
when
yeah.
he's running away from something. I don't want to ruin it, but
Okay.
he goes in a helicopter across like seas and
He
things like
basically
that.
gets taken out of his comfort zone.
massively.
going to get this photo.
But he then
Like the
realizes
original-
there's more
the
to
original.
life
Yeah, yes,
He
exactly.
wants the
yeah.
original photo because it went some
because
Because
he's lost the
Sean
print.
Penn is off this planet, like
Right. Yes.
doesn't have a phone, doesn't do this. He just goes out and he's
Just
like a
goes and takes
nature
photos.
photographist.
I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm not going to say how it ends, obviously, but it unfolds essentially. He just changes. It changes his outlook on life and realizes that he shouldn't be just sitting around and doing what he does every day. Just embrace it and
Mhm.
not worry about things.
Okay.
It's
Very
very
good.
good. That is a fantastic film. It is a fantastic
Agreed. I
film.
do like it.
And there we go. That's my number 2.
Right, Jeremy, number 2.
My number 2, 2021.
Oh, yours are
you're really
recent.
early, yeah.
Another
They're not
recent
all
one.
recent, but
2023.
another
2020.
12.
Right.
1 hour 55, 7.5 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Biography, drama,
Sport.
musical.
Oh.
What's that? What was that noise for?
Never
2021.
keen. Never keen on the musicals. Not saying I wouldn't enjoy them, but I'm saying I'd never go out my way to watch one. I think in general.
It was a 12, you said, wasn't it?
It was 12, yeah.
2021.
Was it a stage show? Or which way round was it?
Please tell me it's not Cats.
No, it's not
he
Cats.
said this before. He's not. I think he's seen it, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and I sing the songs, but I don't particularly like Cats. What are you asking me? Because it's a very difficult question to answer.
Was it a stage show turned into a film, or is it a film that's now gone on to stage?
Neither in that sense.
in that sense. Is that a really straightforward question I'm asking, though?
No,
we'll have to
because
find out in a
because
minute.
when you
Okay.
say stage show, you mean West End. You mean
That's what he means.
Okay, yeah, well, no, but that's not.
Is it an animated film?
No,
It's not animated.
No.
Oh, you said biography.
Is it, okay.
A musical biography.
yep,
A famous musician, then.
no, not well. Depends on which circles you're in, but not like a Whitney
Well
Houston
renowned.
or anything
Right,
like
okay.
that.
So a musician biography.
No,
Oh.
yeah, I mean they are musicians. Yeah,
Do we know songs from this person?
I don't know if you do or not.
Will we have seen this?
I don't know if you've seen this.
Probably
or
not, then. Okay.
No.
That's not my genre I choose. but-
2021 though.
Go on, give us a bit
Yeah,
of
give
the
us-
character names. Is that going to give it away? Or?
Well, the main character it's based on is Jonathan Larson. Which you might not even know who that person is.
No.
Do the Far Side Gallery.
The what?
Far Side Gallery comics.
Comics.
Yeah, somebody Larson.
No.
Can you name a song? Name some songs from it? Are we
Yeah,
gonna
the
are we more
title
likely
of the
to-
film is one of them.
Right.
Which is? Give us another one. Are they popular songs?
No, they're only popular if you know them. But this
Have you mentioned
Jonathan
this film
Larson
before or
is
not?
the film. The songs that are in this film are not as popular as perhaps what Jonathan Larson is most famous for.
Which is? Is that going to give it away?
Another stage performance that probably has been on the West End.
And he's the main person or main
He's the main what?
Is the main.
character?
No.
So is it set now? It's not like Hamilton kind of thing.
No. Oh, weird you went there though.
Right.
Directed by.
Him.
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Correct.
Oh, I don't know it.
You'll know who played the person. Although
Go on, give us that then.
not renowned for singing, but does sing.
Go on, give us that because I don't
Go
think
on
we
then.
know it. Go on.
No, go on.
Well, the two characters that you'll probably know is Vanessa Hudgens is in it, and Andrew Garfield is in it.
Oh, tick, tick, whatever it is.
Yeah, Tick Tick Boom. Yeah,
I've
nice.
never seen it. I've wanted to actually. That does interest me.
I have absolutely
and
no
somebody
idea what
and
you're
somebody
talking about.
plays Stephen Sondheim in it. But there you go. So
I didn't know
he is
Vanessa.
most famous probably for being the creator of Rent.
Right.
But this is
Okay.
about his time, like as a young, want to be producer or whatever. It's about him sort of slumming it and trying to get noticed and like writing a particular storyline. And this storyline, and he did perform this, but in like no big show. It's basically a narration of his life as he went through it, trying to get this. So we follow him, and it's a very odd one. He's creating a musical that's based on like sort of robots that have interfaces. It's a bit like phones. It's a bit like this.
When's it set?
Yeah, well, he, the what's his name? Jonathan Larson is no longer with us. So it would have been. I'm trying to think whether they had mobile phones or not. Probably not. So
Mid-90s.
yeah, so probably about there.
Before people really got phones.
Early 90s probably.
Right.
Maybe late 80s. I mean, my brain's not great on that. But yeah, so he's trying to do that, and then he wants it to get. He has to put on a show for people to come before it's even like anywhere or anything like that. But he's going through a bit of turmoil, his personal life. He's questioning whether he can do it, all that sort of thing. And it's just a bit more deeper than
So
that.
what's the inspiration? Why is it
So
inspirational?
it inspires me that in terms of creativity, like it's again this sort of never give up sort of thing, but that you have to keep growing as a person is what you see in this film. It inspires you that he isn't the finished article at the beginning, and he's not even the finished article at the end, but does make it, if that makes sense. And so he has to go through, and it just inspires me that you can stick with things if you enjoy it, and you can come out the other side. I'm not saying everyone's going to be, producing this sort of thing, but it's just, I feel like creativity gets lost a little bit.
Didn't this win an Oscar?
I'm sure it got nominated. at least
Andrew
somewhere.
Garfield got nominated.
Just remembering it.
for best actor, and also there was another one,
Is he a
best film
pianist in
editing.
it? Because isn't it just
Yeah,
him on
well,
a
because he's writing
piano,
it.
essentially,
Yeah,
on
he's
the-
writing it.
on
He
the
actually he said he wasn't a very good singer, so he had to have a lot of vocal coaches and that. I think he won a Golden Globe, not yeah.
Whose? Sorry, I'm sure you said at the beginning. Whose life is it based on?
So the creator of Rent is what you probably know
Right,
him as,
there we go.
Jonathan Larson.
Jonathan Larson.
And even
did
if you
say,
don't,
sorry, I was-
you probably don't even think you know Rent, but you might have heard some of the songs, is what I'd say.
You definitely know the one that's played in The Office, where they all sing that large number.
Oh yeah, I forgot
What?
about
That's
that.
The Office. You know, the 6,500,000
Yes, yeah.
minutes. That's from Rent.
Is it?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
song's
Oh,
from
okay.
Rent.
See, that's what I mean. So you know songs, but you don't
They've
know they're all
seeped
from
into
there.
your consciousness somewhere.
Yeah,
Okay,
good
cool.
reference there. I'd
Yeah.
forgotten about that scene.
Nice.
So
well,
there
I've
you go.
not seen Rent.
So it kind of inspires me to stay being creative and all that sort of stuff.
There we go. Very good. So, Matthew's number one.
My number one.
I think Dom and I have got a match up here.
Yeah,
You
me
think
too.
so, to finish?
We definitely have.
You think you got a finished matchup?
Yep,
Yeah.
definitely.
Okay. How do you know that?
It's 2006.
It is.
He
Oh,
said-
okay. You've already worked that one out.
Well, no, he said he had
Well, I
three,
had
and he's
three
gone through
and
two.
I've
Oh,
gone through
true.
two. So
True.
yeah.
All right. Well, we'll do mine before your final one then.
Yeah,
So
no,
you've got the
that's fine.
same. Come on.
No, mine's 1999.
Oh, no. Okay.
Why are you all so old? No,
Because I'm old.
I'm joking.
Right. 15.
It's how old I was when that came out. Yeah.
Yep.
So I could go to the
1999.
cinema and see this.
You
Okay.
could have done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he?
2 hours and I don't think so. 2 hours and 16 minutes.
Yeah.
8.7 out of 10. IMDb.
Whoa.
Oh, it's a popular. Was it not popular at the cinema?
Yeah.
It was popular at the
Oh,
cinema.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
It was popular. Yes. Action sci-fi, by the way.
What inspires you?
This inspired me any time that I was training, to be honest with you.
Sport.
It is not a sport film.
Montages.
No.
Perseverance.
Shall I? No. No, none of those things.
Oh.
Interestingly.
Okay. God, they keep. We need more then because that's not. Yeah.
I will
Is it
tell
about
you.
is it about having luck and getting in the right place?
No, the
Oh, okay,
tagline. I'll
okay.
give you a tagline. We haven't done one of those today.
Yeah. Go on.
The tagline was "Free Your Mind." Mhm.
Okay.
The Matrix.
It is The Matrix.
Oh, that's quick again. Right.
That was quick
was
again.
quick.
That was quick.
good.
So
So this inspired you to code.
no, not to. So during training, I think it was something that our coach used to always sort of say: there is no try, there is only do. Don't try and do it, just do it. Which is a bit Nike as well.
Yeah,
but
that is. Yeah.
but
where you got that from.
did you say at the time? You know the bit in particular where he's jumping from one building to the next,
Yes.
and he's saying
okay.
it's too far, I can't jump it, and he's like, well then you won't then. It's like if you think you can't do it, then you won't be able to do it. It's not real. I mean,
So you're
in the Matrix,
when you
it's
were
not real.
training, you were going to the top of the buildings and jumping from building to building.
We did jump from the top
We did,
story
we
of
did, yeah.
the building we were in, onto the floor. So we did do that once.
On a mat. There were mats.
They were mats.
No,
Yeah, it
we're
wasn't
not, we're
concrete.
not actual Matrix.
Yeah.
The floor didn't
We
just
just-
give
we just
way. And
punched
No,
the
that's
floor,
right.
yeah.
Well, they were
Then we
mats,
flew.
so they sort of did a bit. Yeah, they gave way a little
Okay.
bit. Yeah, it was just I think the whole philosophy of when he's training to
I agree with
forget
that,
the
okay.
reality that he thinks existed and just do the stuff that they know he can do.
I mean, some of his training's just programmed.
It was, but then there's where he's fighting with Morpheus.
Stop
And
trying
he
to
says,
hit me and hit me.
Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
Dom,
Yeah.
No, good bit. That is a good
Look
bit.
at that.
That is a good
Dominic
bit, right?
gave a
That is a
nod
good bit.
there.
Stop
Yeah.
trying to hit me and hit me. And he goes, interesting. Do you think you can't hit me because I'm faster than you? And he goes, oh. He goes, you think that's air you're breathing? You know, he's breathing heavily.
Oh,
So
Oh
all that
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Good
Yeah.
point.
And just you can do these things if you're in that place where you can do it. You don't need to worry about like trying to do it is
Mm.
not going to succeed because the whole problem with trying is you always succeed if you try.
It's like Luca.
You never
as
actually
well,
do
the
it,
film.
that kind of thing.
Silencio Bruno.
So yeah,
Similar.
that was that, and plus it had to be number one just because it's awesome, that film.
I thought you'd had that.
No,
I thought you'd
haven't.
had that as
But
well.
I think you and I have had it.
I've had
Yeah.
Matrix Reloaded.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Here we go. He's saving them.
He's got
checked.
revelations there.
checked.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think that one will make the list. But yeah, that was It's such a great film.
Do you know
And-
that? Yes, I agree with that one.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah,
inspirational.
okay,
Like
cool.
if you like weird, it's not about sport.
What Dominic
but you
agrees with is finally you've got one which has got
Is
a
that
meaning.
right?
Yeah,
That was
no,
okay.
I think that is inspirational in
It
that
is.
sense. Yeah, the meaning behind it.
And linking it to my last film.
And we're not actually living in the real world.
No,
Yeah,
no.
okay, fine, we're good. Yeah.
Stop thinking about it. Just do it. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
and linking it to my last film. Apparently, Will Smith turned down the role of Neo in The
don't think
Matrix.
Now I've said it would work, but I wouldn't know because he didn't. do
Yes,
that.
but yeah, he
Yeah, it would have been a different film for sure.
Yeah, there you go.
Right, Dom, should we try and see if this works?
Yeah, see if you
Right.
got the same one.
2006. We
yeah.
agree. 12.
Yes.
Go on
1
then.
out of 57.
Yep,
Oh, you got the same one, right? So
8
you're now.
out of 10.
correct.
Oh, nice. Give me some genre tags, please.
Biography,
Yeah.
drama.
Surprised Jeremy's weren't all biographies.
I struggled
could
to
have
get
been.
past
They
it,
could have
yeah.
been.
This is more. I think it hits home a bit more now later in life.
Oh,
I'd
okay.
say.
Now
In
that you've got
terms of-
kids.
Yeah, I think if we're going for inspiration, it's about believing in yourself. It's about resilience.
Resilience,
It's
yeah.
about
Something to or nothing to something.
Did you feel it was inspirational when you saw it, let's say back in the late 2000s, or is it something that is inspirational to you now?
every time you watch
I think
it.
every time we watch it,
Okay.
there's different meanings to it now.
Well, yeah, I mean, the underlying thing that keeps coming back for me is this sort of wanting to better yourself.
Right.
Yeah. And part of it's having to as well. But as
Yeah,
in-
yeah, that's true.
So the person bettering themselves in the film is a man or a woman? Assume
it
it's
is
a man. Assume it's a man.
It's a man.
It's a man. Yep.
Okay. Could you tell me the actor? Or is that too obvious?
Too
No,
obvious.
too obvious.
Okay. Can you give me some secondary actors that are in it?
Yeah.
Some supporting
Ta-
actors.
Tandy Newton as
Right.
his wife.
Yeah, that's not a nice relationship.
Run,
That's
fat
not
boy,
a
run.
run. No, it's
No,
not.
it's
It's,
not,
it's
no.
not a nice relationship. That's yeah.
Oh,
She's
is
not
it,
a very nice person in that.
Is it? This is Will Smith again then.
It is Will Smith.
So this is In Pursuit of Happiness.
I think it's just the pursuit of
Pursuit of
happiness.
Happiness.
Yeah.
The
Just
pursuit of
the
happiness.
Pursuit of Happiness.
The only reason I said like now, it makes
Christopher Gardner.
Is
Yeah,
that who it-
it's his name.
That's his
Oh,
name.
there you go. Sorry, I was like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, the inspiration, obviously, just the whole having a child and having
Oh,
to.
my days. That toilet scene.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get back to
I think
life
it's.
again.
But I think it's the fact
But
that
it's just-
he goes through everything. It's tough times, but
Really
he's
tough
still
times,
having to put his all into it, and still managing. If that makes sense.
Yeah, managing how we can.
People would have
yeah,
given
just-
up.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Mm.
As you say, the perseverance side of things, just like, yeah, just keep going.
I feel
just keep going.
from that film though, he was so low, like so low.
Oh, ridiculous!
Oh, yeah.
That giving up wouldn't have done anything. Like it would have been easy.
Where'd you go from
Right,
there?
it
Yeah,
would have been.
I know
Don't
what
get
you
me
mean.
wrong. It would have been easy to give up, and then you wouldn't have to worry about the others. The is it like an internship he's doing?
Yeah,
So yes, he could have given that up and just concentrated on.
it's an unpaid internship.
Just finding another job
Yes,
somewhere. Yes.
quite right.
Yeah, just living
But
life.
at that
the-
point,
the lowest.
he was at the bottom. Like he was going. They were going to homeless shelters every night.
Well, this
wasn't
is.
he?
lost all his-
I'm
all
with you
his
on
money
that.
as well,
Do you know? I
hasn't he?
never thought
So-
of it like that because I'm not sure he'd have been able to get a job at that point.
no.
'Cause he hasn't got a residence.
No, because he's
He's got
selling. He's selling his machines.
bone
that he's-
density machines.
Yeah,
But he loses them, doesn't he?
I think one of them got nicked or
yeah.
lost
One of
or
them.
something. Doesn't he find it?
He leaves one on the tube station as
No,
he
I
goes
think
off,
that's the one, and some nutter takes it.
and then somebody steals one.
That's right.
But yeah, but he's basically. It's like a franchise buy, isn't it? You buy them in and then sell them to the hospitals.
Yes,
I
that
can't
was
remember where
the
he stores them, but he's homeless at that point, hence why
He's
in
only
there.
got one.
He's
Yeah,
got one
he's
left.
trying to sell
Yeah.
the last one. But I get the feeling they're quite expensive.
thing. And also
Also,
unnecessary.
they're not needed by the hospitals, are
I
they?
think,
they're
yeah.
not. They're not anything. anything new. Essentially, it's all. Well, they've got scanners. It's like a funny scanner, isn't it? That essentially the X-rays are currently doing anyway.
Yes.
But it's meant to be a cheap alternative, but it's not.
Yeah. I remember going to the NFL game in that. Is that right? Or is it is an American football game? Someone invites him and his son, they invite them to go
Yes.
watch in their private box
Oh yeah, you're right.
where
yeah.
he's trying to sell them the pensions or whatever he is
That's
selling.
right,
them.
yeah.
I assume it's pensions that he's selling him. He's like, I'm not going to go with you. But
It's
you're
like
a really nice
financial
guy.
advice, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're just selling,
Products.
moving their pension across the products of the pension, aren't they, or something like that.
Yeah.
And the bit where his big boss asks him for like $5,
Yeah, and he's
and it's his only $5.
Yeah.
And to the other guy, it's like, oh, it doesn't matter, it's only $5 sort of thing. And he's like, yeah, you can.
It's
Yeah,
for a taxi, isn't it, or something?
yeah.
Yeah,
And he pays him back after he's got the job. You're like,
I know.
you.
Yeah, but they don't know
it just
because he
goes
puts a
through
facade
hell,
on
doesn't
the
it?
whole way
Yes,
through.
I know.
doesn't he?
He doesn't want them to know. Doesn't he turn up for the interview a complete state?
Yeah, because that's when he
Yeah.
loses his. That's when he loses it on the tube, and he has to chase after it, and he doesn't have time to go change or anything. So he comes in like covered in paint because he's painting his room as well, his house or something.
Yeah,
Amazing.
the tagline for that, by the way, is "Don't ever let someone tell you can't do something."
Yeah,
That's good. Quite right.
Yeah.
Oh, nice choice.
And he was nominated for that as well.
Yes.
Will Smith.
there we go.
Before he slapped someone.
Yeah, and now struggles to get an invite.
Might not get a nomination.
Come back to
again.
singing.
All right, so now we need to go over honourable mentions. Then, if we run through the 5, I mean, I had so many. This is weird, right? Because I had lots of. I know I've picked a few sport films, but some of them I struggle. Like the biggest one is that everyone goes, "Oh, Rocky's a really big inspirational film," but it doesn't inspire me to want to box.
No.
I love Rocky films, but I take them for what they are. But it doesn't inspire me because even when we start,
That's what I mean.
He's
Like,
kind of a boxer then.
Is that because you have no direct, you can't reflect yourself in Rocky directly? In any way, like the stories.
Well, and the same for like the film Hustle or Coach Carter or Remember the Titans. Yeah, I can absolutely appreciate them as amazing movies. The inspiration from it is that it's inspired so many people, or they inspired so many people to change things that I perhaps take for granted a little bit at times. But yeah, and so I struggled with that sort of thing. I also had a really close one, which was I couldn't question whether it was inspiring. You know the film The Intern?
Yeah.
oh my god.
I kind of like the story of that. Yeah. It kind of inspires me to just keep being you. Like, because he doesn't change being old school, and then they're all like, oh, actually, that's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool, yeah.
And he just does things right, and I like that. I like that a lot. And the last one was, I don't know if you've seen the film Marvelous.
No.
Which is Toby Jones, and he plays somebody, it's based on a true story again, who's got learning difficulties in football, and he's like the kit man.
Like American football or British
like
football?
British soccer.
So Toby Jones, like British Toby Jones. Is he playing a Brit in it?
Yeah. He's playing somebody with learning difficulties, and basically he gets a job in the football side.
Kit room.
Yeah.
It's quite a good film. What have you got as yours, Tom?
Well, I'm kind of I had things like I'm Broken. Obviously, it's one of those things where, it's based in the Japanese. But he gets captured by Japanese people, and he just doesn't give up. But it's not really inspiring me to do anything specific. And then I got The Impossible. You seen that? Where with the Sri Lankan tsunami, where they lose each other. The one with Tom Holland's really
what that was for a second.
Just the fact
agreed, right? You're saying the
bit-
same as me. They are inspirational films,
massively,
and you appreciate them, but
I don't link to them in some way, and I don't know. I can't say why, but obviously, if that was me,
Well, you take that film, for example. It inspires you to, if I was in that situation, I would want to be like them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's a different aspect.
A different aspect.
Yeah.
And then I've literally got like Eddie the Eagle as one of them as well.
Nice.
But that was it, yeah.
Matthew?
So the 3 that I've already used that I could have gone for.
Cool. Yeah.
American Pie 3 with the dance off. I'm not joking.
You're inspired to dance off.
That dance off. Well, I was like, you just got to go for it. And I was like, I've had that with the dancing when we had the dancing episode.
Yeah.
But I was like, that I'm sure that would absolutely inspire you to just go. You just got to go for it, and you've got to just own the nonsense. Right.
I've done so many dance offs.
Yeah, it inspired you, didn't it?
Unbelievable. Yeah.
Sister Act 2, like the bit at the end. I just think the bit at the end is very inspirational.
What, when they're all singing?
Yeah, love it. That bit.
When they come from the...
You just think, I just want to go for this. I'd want to do that.
It inspires you to want to sing.
Yeah,
okay.
A little bit. Yeah.
All right.
And Ocean's 11, because...
It's better than 12.
Yeah, much better than 12.
That's a cat back.
Keep going. That's a long back one. So that, and then the only
that
other...
inspires you what? To be a criminal?
No, it inspires you to it's sort
Get
of,
back
I
what's
suppose.
lost.
No, it's not. It was the inspiring to
Revenge.
go to Vegas. I think it was one of mine. I was thinking things that inspire. What would you inspire to do? Go somewhere, eat something, or as I did, dress up as something. Like I thought of all the different things that might inspire me. So that one was to go to Vegas. I think it
Fair
did
enough.
inspire me to want to go to Vegas.
Yeah,
Because of the Bellagio and
Just
stuff like
looked.
that.
one that
looked
my
amazing.
wife said, by the way, and probably doesn't resonate with me because I'm not a woman, is Legally Blonde. She was like, you have to put that on your list. I was like, I get it, but I'm not sure that inspired me
to what, to go to
to
Harvard.
want to go to Harvard. Yeah.
You do like Erin Brockovich and stuff like that, can you?
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
and
that
that,
kind
but
of
that,
vibe.
see, that's a different level for me,
Oh,
though.
that's
Inspirational.
interesting.
That's fighting the system.
Did any of your lists have women as the main characters?
Joy. I had Joy with Jennifer Lawrence
Okay.
in.
Because mine didn't, but then that's because
Yeah, mine didn't either.
it's focused on men for inspiring me, I suppose.
Yeah.
And obviously I had Naiad as well. So yeah, all
you
right. I'm a
did,
bit
yeah.
more flexible than you two. In my mind, I'm not claiming in
Well,
any way that I can stretch further than you
I mean,
can.
to be fair, Scary Movie, the main character is Anna Faris.
Yeah, true. Well done. Yeah.
Get away.
All of my films have female actors in them.
Yeah, with a yes. There
Okay,
we
so
go.
hold on. Bonuses. No one got any.
No.
I
Miles
can't.
away. Couldn't-
Yeah, miles away.
Couldn't
No
plan
clue.
this one at all.
Go on, let's just get through them.
I thought I put for Gem. I said it's got to be a sports film. Is what I put.
Yeah.
And then I guessed that Remember the Titans.
Yeah, I do love that film.
Yeah.
Absolutely love that film.
And for Dom, I put not a Scooby Doo, maybe something with Tom Hardy.
Oh, but
And then I wrote Coach Carter. It's like with a shrug. With a shrug, Coach Carter.
Yeah.
How do you write a shrug?
Literally in brackets.
It was just a dash, but in my head I knew it was I knew it was a shrug. It's like, I don't know.
I did that with both of you. I put Matt, Dead Poet Society, ? No clue.
Never seen it.
What?
No, never seen it.
Oh, wow.
Got it on DVD.
It's
Never
just very
seen it.
inspirational. I understand that.
Mm.
And Dom, Hacksaw Ridge. I remember you talking
neither,
about
yeah,
it.
but it is inspirational, but once again, it's like it doesn't.
But you're not going to war.
I'm not going to war, so I don't know. Yeah,
No, not at the moment.
But that's a bit about like he's putting other people ahead of himself, right?
absolutely. Yeah,
I haven't seen it. I really need to see
That's
that.
against the system as well.
Oh, okay. Oh, I like Against the System.
Yeah,
I almost went there with Trial of Chicago 7 for that, but there you go.
that is Hacksaw Ridge, very good. Yeah.
Okay.
I lied. I did put Pursuit of Happiness for both of you, so I get one of them.
You got a point.
I get one of them. But none of the
Oh, you
points
went
make
blanket
sense.
then.
Yeah, I did because I had no
Ah.
idea.
Just went with the one. Well, if I'd have gone with just In Pursuit of Happiness, both of you, I'd have got both points. So
Yeah.
Okay.
But those points mean nothing, unfortunately. So
They mean prizes.
nothing to you, maybe.
I'm winning, so it doesn't
Oh, is
matter.
that right?
Yeah,
It's
I've
okay.
always guessed the most.
have you?
Yeah.
You sure?
Have you counted these up?
Prove that I haven't.
Prove that you have.
I've got 13, you've got 4.
That's not
and
proof.
Matt's
That's
got
just
random
ram-
number
That's just
throwing.
rambling.
It's-
That's number wang,
I-
Jeremy.
I've got proof more than you have. Where's your numbers?
We can go through.
That's number wag.
Somebody, I'm sure, of the thousands of listeners we have, someone's been through and counted up the scores we've
Okay.
currently got. So,
Well, if they get in touch with you at Top 5 Films, that.
yes,
Yeah.
please.
Good link. Thank you.
Right, let's go through your top 5s nice and quickly then. Matthew first.
So my top 5 films that are most inspiring. In number 5 was Scary Movie. Number 4, Now You See Me. Number 3, Van Wilder Party Liaison.
Right.
Number 2, Hitch, and number 1, The Matrix.
If
Right,
you see the category, you are not gonna. They're not
You
You
gonna.
literally,
They
on your
inspired
social
me.
media, I want you to put those 5 films on a reel and say, can you guess what the category was?
That's quite good, actually. Yeah.
Except for all the people that listens will know. But
Yeah.
yeah.
My top 5. In number 5 was About Time. Number 4 was We Bought a Zoo. Number 3 was Chef. Number 2, The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. And number 1, The Pursuit of Happiness.
Right. And my number 5 was Click. Number 4, Naiad. Number 3, Invincible. Number 2, Tick, Tick, Boom. And number 1, The Pursuit of Happiness.
There.
Mine does seem like a ridiculous list, but it's not. They literally are inspiring. Just
Yeah, no, that's
To
fine.
me.
That's fine.
Okay. Well, hopefully next week, top 5 films that extra, I can perform as well as I did this week in guessing character names and movies. But
Get on it. Here we go.
otherwise, give us a listen. Please get in touch with Matthew on the socials at Top 5 Films That. If you think we've missed anything, or Matthew's heartless and just likes wearing
we've definitely
masks.
missed some really inspirational films. Please tell us.
Yeah,
others.
for sure. But I suppose that's just that time to say thank you very much and bye.
Thank you. Bye.